This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic. All right, we're going to state the exact value of arcsine of sine of 5 pi over 3. So we have to work within the inner parentheses first. So this then would be the arcsine of, now what is the sine of 5 pi over 3? Okay, I always draw a picture myself. 5 pi over 3, let's see, that is this angle right here. Okay, so I label this way. And so the sine would be negative square roots of 3 over 2. So I'm going to write that. It's negative square roots of 3 over 2. All right, now I'm doing arcsine of that value. Now remember, arcsine means it's, and by the way, 5 pi over 3 is going all the way around like this. Okay? It's in the positive direction, 5 pi over 3. Now I'm trying to find an angle in between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2, where the sine is negative square roots of 3 over 2. Well, its terminal side is the same as you see over here, actually. Because if the sine's negative, it must be in this quadrant, and, sorry, I would get those values, negative square roots of 3, 1, 2. But what angle is this? We need to say it's a negative angle, right, going in that direction, and that is negative pi over 3. So the answer is negative pi over 3. The final thing is you're looking for an angle, right? Arcsine. All right, here's the next problem. We're going to take the cosecant of the arctangent of negative 3/2. Now, we're going to work within the inner parentheses here as well, but I'm going to just call this theta. That's easier for me. So basically what we're looking for is the cosecant of theta, and I'm going to draw that angle. So it would mean that the tangent of theta, right, is negative 3/2, and theta has to be in between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2. That's a definition for arctangent. Since it's negative, it's going to be down in the fourth quadrant. All right, so this is going to be y over x. So the question is, do I want to think of that negative 3/2 as negative 3 over a positive 2, or positive 3 over negative 2? Now the y in the fourth quadrant is negative, and the y is in the numerator. So basically, I'm going to be drawing it so I could think of it as a negative 3 over 2. So I want the y value to be negative 3, the x value to be 2. So it looks like it's something like, how about something like this, right? And let's put in those values. So the y value is negative 3, and this is 2, where this is my angle theta, which is arctangent of negative 3/2. All right, so you see how you have negative 3 over 2. Remember, the tangent can be any number, but for the cosine and sine, it's in between negative 1 and 1. It could be exactly negative 1 or 1 as well. So now that I'm looking at the picture, it shouldn't be too hard. What's the cosecant of theta? So remember, that is r over the y value. So I need to find r. So that's Pythagorean Theorem stuff. And r is just the square root of the x squared, which is 4, plus the square root of the y squared, which is 9. So this value over here is square root of 13. So I need to get the r over the y, so that's square root of 13 over negative 3, which you just write that as a number. It's a negative number, negative square roots of 13 over 3. And so that is the cosecant of arctan negative 3/2. The key is to think of this as an angle. This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic.